I look forward to seeing you guys with your friend Bill Belichick. That'll be fun.
How about that? Does he hate you? You guys get along or no?
We get along well.
He didn't send you to lose my number, bro? It feels like now is his time. Just like you said, Jason Tatum, it feels like now is his time to go. Listen to this reaction after the game for Anthony Edwards. Love that. Obviously, there's a couple things that have happened with him over his life. He's young. He's a superstar. He went crazy in the game. He's the next one, huh? He's in that list of guys that are the next one. They're saying he's going to be face of the league. I saw he had a Gatorade commercial, I think, had a couple other commercials. He's been in a movie. His city loves him, and he's a dog. He is an absolute dog on the court. He's the next one in the potential face of NBA conversation, or is that getting a little crowded right now at this point?
Yo, PM, I never thought I would say, Kobe, because everything, it felt like the next iteration to a degree of Mike. But in the day and age, like with AAU and with everybody liking each other and being friends, even that clip where he was coming back barking at KD, I'm not saying he is, but damn, man, there is a Jordan-esque feeling about Ant.
We know it. We know it.
I know. We got a few. We've got to land and mostly just relocate about 80 different folks. They're coming in Wednesday to look at where they're going to live, how their day-to-day is going to work. We've got to tee up a practice facility that works, that is a momentary practice facility. I'm not going to say temporary to anyone in Arizona. That was clear. We want to make sure that we have – look at that backdrop, bro.
This is mental health right here. This is mental health right here.
Yep. Mental health.
Right here.
There you go.
Yeah, this is not a green screen. This is outside the Thunderdome. Yep. You've been here?
Dude, your people should be part of the space program, man.
Yeah.
Like that's very, very good work very quickly.
Is the first base umpire you saw making that call.
You're not yelling at me. I did what I was supposed to do in check. I'm to get hit by the pin. You got anything else to say? You're gone. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Hunter. Wow. You know what? We're not going to need a John Boy breakdown of that one. We got a very clear. Well, there you go. And now Aaron's saying, I didn't say anything. Aaron's saying, hold on a second. I didn't say a word.
What do you mean you don't care?
Oh.
I did not say anything, Hunter. Okay, I did not.
Is the first base.
Oh, man.
Baseball's the best.
That baby Booney.
Hunter Wenstottle, I guess is that guy's name?
Nice.
Or, something like that.
Of course.
He's not playing any games.
Yeah.
And then celebrate the way it just such an athletic goal as well. Mm-hmm. You know, like
it looked like Brady to Gronk there, that lob pass.
Down the middle, down the seam.
Brady to Grizzop.
Yeah, I think so. And, on skates, obviously, you have to be able to balance, and the dexterity is absurd if you're able to do that. But to put it in stride pretty much.
Yeah.
And then Deke, Ched.
Oh, no.
Nasty finish.
Well, the way I look at it is Austin Matthews and the best players in the world. McDavid, you can throw him in that group. They can do everything at top speed. Most players got to slow down. Like, no.
I mean, he just cooked Omar. He just cooked him right there.
He cooked everybody.
He is unapologetic, and people like him for it. You know what I mean? He is who he is. He has that. Look at that. I mean, that's against one of the greatest scorers of all time, Kevin Durant. Here you have it, his idol. He's giving the business, pumping his chest, talking his cash. I mean, that is like, I couldn't imagine being that young, having that type of success in the league, on and off the court. Adidas campaigns, crushing it with him. I'm sure it's only going to grow. The Sprite with Grant Hill is amazing. Like, he's the guy. We
should have won an Emmy. He should have won an Emmy in that one movie with Adam.
He was fantastic. Yeah, he was fantastic in that. Hustle. Yeah, he was great. And he's a hard worker. He does workouts where he only shoots it off the glass so he can focus. Like, he'll have a 45-minute workout like every week where he just works on all jump shots, threes, mid-range. Only can use glass. If he doesn't use glass, it doesn't count. Like, full hard workouts. He pushes himself. Listen, he's the guy. It's only one game. I can't wait for tonight to see the rebuttal from KD and Devin, especially because people, I think, are sleeping on that two-guard matchup. They're battling for who's the best two-guard in the NBA. Yeah, it's been great to see Ant really come into who he is, man. You saw it last year in flashes, but now it's every game, especially defensively.
Him getting the MVP chance afterwards and him like acknowledging it and then saying "believe that" or whatever. It's like the moxie on this man. Basketball guys would just throw other basketball people under the bus.
He's Duke guy.
I never said names. You said that. First off, listen, Tyler Hansbrough was great. He was a solid player. He was a solid player for the Patriots.
Alex Morello has until December 31st, 2027 to prove to the NHL that he is in good shape with a building, 50% completed. And if that's the case, he keeps his right to bring back the team. If not, then the NHL can relinquish those rights and search elsewhere for an arena. I do believe Arizona will have another NHL team. They will be back. And I also do think there will be expansion. So the question will be, do we expand by one team or two teams, depending on what happens with the Coyotes?
Indianapolis needs a team. Just as we're starting to talk about it, let's go. Indianapolis needs a team ASAP. That thing will sell out. But he's an owner. J.J. Watt, an owner of the Burnley team.
Okay.
They might not get relegated. Penske, the owner of IMS and the Penske race team, they were cheating the other day.
Really?
Come on.
Yeah, qualifying.
Can't have it.
Yeah, they were using their push to pass for anybody that's ever played like Cruising USA. Or It's the NOS. They have like a NOS button.
Double tap the gas.
Yeah, exactly. You can do a backflip. This one is a button, and it actually like. If you watch some of the races, they'll have a graphic on the side for who has the most push to pass. They should just call it NOS.
They should.
I don't know if it's NOS. I have no idea what it is. Bingo. Yeah, they should call it that. Yeah. And then it tells you how much is on there. I guess they were using it at a time you can't be using it for qualifiers. That's happening right now in Detroit. Balding man there's taking a photo for the local newspaper. Yeah. The Detroit Free Press is getting a good photo of the D to E, the T to R, the O to I, and the T going up right on the side of a highway. This is what it was supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Which one do you think looks better, Pac?
Be honest.
Me.
Which one looks
What
better?
do you mean?
One on the left.
For sure.
Well,
what are we even talking about
one
here?
on the right's
They're
pretty
basically
subtle.
identical. They really nailed it.
The one on the right has some subtlety to it that you just don't get with the one on the left.
You can literally see all the welds on the one on the right
That's
from
what I
here.
mean.
The one on the right is the old Detroit Lions.
Yes.
The one on the left is the brand new Lions. And somehow the reality of the football world is the one on the left, but it seems like the reality of Detroit, the city, is the one on the right.
Yep.
He was an attraction for tickets. The prices to go watch this dude live were 3-4x. He was like what Caitlin Clark was for women's basketball for college football. Reggie Bush, anytime you got to watch a game, you knew there was some ridiculous highlight coming, there was some shake coming, and there was going to be a cross-field cutback where he's going to run 700 yards for an 85-yard touchdown. And to your point, whenever he would cut back across the entire field, that would set up for massive shots.
Can you explain a little bit of what makes Kyrie so special? Like, I love watching the guy play. Obviously, what he's been able to do with Luka is not the easiest thing to do. I think how they balance it so well. But what does Kyrie do that kind of separates him? Because he just seems to be on a different level, a different speed sometimes.
Like if you guys go to the gym or we're at the gym and we're like, all right, I got that guy. You're just trying to stop the guy. Kyrie eliminates that. His whole thing is like, I just don't want to be embarrassed guarding this dude. He could do anything. Like he can, his feet, his mind and his hands are all connected. So he can be in multiple places at once. You could think he's somewhere. You feel like he's tricking you every single time. And you take out the thought of like, I'm trying to actually stop him. Like I'm just trying not to be on YouTube. I'm not trying to be on Twitter, IG. That's what he does to you. He has that special power. And half the time, he doesn't know what he's going to do. And if he doesn't know what he's going to do, you don't have a chance to know what he's going to do.
Roads. My father said when I was younger, hard times breed better men.
It's true.
That's not from the Dakota Reds song, I don't think.
I thought that was third verse.
I've never got to the third verse. I don't.
My father said.
I'm not endorsing him going up to New England.
Too bad, Clyde. Hey, too bad, Clyde. Sucks to suck. He's coming to New England. You're going to have to be a Patriots fan now.
Now they released their new uniforms. These things suck.
Yeah, they stink.
Yeah, they do. Oh, really?
And the good ones are sitting right there. Just go back to the old LA ones. They're so
It's like unanimous. Like even the people that like weird fashion stuff are like, These kind of crop.
Yeah.
Kinda brutal.
These kind of crop. So you got $83 million in cap hits over the next 2 years.
Oh, boy.
Your jersey's a crop. Absolute crop, seemingly, is what everybody thinks. Now, once we see it in full speed, maybe we'll like it more. You get Zach Wilson over there. He looks like kind of Brown's jersey in the middle. The middle white one on the right. New one's right, old left.
3 weeks out of back surgery.
Back surgery, yeah.
You think he's been doing cycling or something? You think he's Pelotoning? He looks good.
For sure. Bodyweight squats, maybe?
2024 NFL Draft. The Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams.
Hell yeah.
What?
Quarterback, Southern California.
Congratulations to Caleb Williams, number one overall pick, as has been projected for the last 2 years.
Last night, because he's not out enjoying this time. No, he's working. He's at the court. He posted on his Instagram. Great Instagram follow. I would do it if I were you guys. He's shooting shots. I mean, look at the style. Look at the smile. Look at the baby blue tie. There's really nothing that you can't not love about Drake Maye. I can't wait to hear about what Bill Belichick says about his film. I heard it's flawless. I heard every single part of his game is perfect. He can come in right away. He can win you a Super Bowl in the first year. Realistically, though, it's going to take time, obviously. You know, that is something. We have Jacoby Brissett now, brought him in to be that bridge quarterback. Very understood from Jacoby as well. Couldn't be more excited about this.
Bill, obviously, third overall pick is something that no coach or GM ever wants to have happen. New era up there. How are you feeling right now watching that happen with the team that obviously you are so synonymous with? And what do you think about the player that they took in this new era?
Well, I think that's certainly a top need for him. It's quarterback, tackle, and wide receiver. And so, you know, this is one of the top needs. You know, Drake compares himself a lot to Josh Allen. He has been doing that for quite a while. We'll see about that. I think there are some similarities in terms of, you know, size and athleticism. But Josh Allen's a pretty special player now. So,
yeah, but it's draft season media.
Hey, Aaron, how you doing? No, I'm not that big on red wine. But big question for you. How you feeling? How you doing?
Coach, it's great to see you, first of all. Happy for you, all the opportunities that have come your way.
Yeah, well, thank you.
I loved our conversation on the field last year. That really meant a lot to me.
Absolutely.
To be able to share that moment with you. But I'm feeling good. I've been
good.
I was back in Jersey for last week doing a lot of the workouts. Came back here to kind of take care of a couple things, and still, you know, the running's been really good. Feeling good with my linear speed and increasing the miles per hour. Strength is good. Can get under, you know, squat rack and all the things I need to do. It's just a confidence. I think the last part is just to be confident enough to do all those things. It just comes from reps. I mean, the strength is great. The Achilles has absolutely zero, you know, pain or issues. It's just the final stage of any comeback is just doing all the things you know you can do. Get out of the pocket, throw on the run. And feeling confident those things. But I've been doing all that when I was in Jersey, and look forward to getting back there next week.
You look
so well, cool. You know, I have so much respect for you, and of course, never done very well against you, but, you know, I've always loved competing against you, and you add a lot to the game. So looking forward to watching you play this year. Hope your rehab's going well, but, you know, you add so much to the game, and you know, you're great for the league, and, you know, look forward to seeing you play this year and not coaching against you.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
Hey, I'm happy. All we know is tonight was awesome, and thank you.
Is there any chance I could be on your show during the fall?
Yeah, like Mondays?
Yeah, maybe something like that.
It's a good day.
Because, look, I got fired twice in Detroit.
Okay.
In 76, after the season,
Idiots.
They fired us, right? But then they couldn't get Knox to come, so they rehired us and then fired us in 77. And so I don't want to get fired here tonight and make it a hat trick.
No, how about you get hired? How about every Monday this fall?
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
Hey,
Let's
go. Let's see if we can work that out.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
See if we can work
Get a
that out.
physical. Got to fight in, you get a physical.
Yeah. From us to you, we'd like to give you a gift that we know you're a big fan of. Ladies and gentlemen, some peanut M&Ms our commish. For our commish, obviously you can
This is just why we're on set?
Yep, you can take these with you.
Oh,
you can take them home.
I might just I got a gift for you.
What? Oh.
You ready?
Yeah, I like that.
With the 222nd pick in the 2009 NFL Draft.
Hell yeah.
The Indianapolis Colts select Pat McAfee, Hunter, West Virginia.
Hell yeah!
Come on here, baby.
Good pick. Good pitch.
I'll pick him up.
Thank you, Raj. I'm not
Pick
going to
him
pick you
up.
up because you got that
That's
back.
all right.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah.
right. I got it. There's your card, baby. That's real.
That's awesome.
I've been keeping that for, 15 years?
Do you hear all the people, I don't want to say in like blue collar cities, but in football cities and the old school people saying, well, they're just going to ruin the game. Like it's not going to be football anymore. How much does that weigh into the factor in the conversation? And how much is it like we need to get safer so this game can live forever? Because I assume that's not easy. I
No,
assume
it's not.
easy.
And I got to tell you, Dan Rooney, who I was probably as close to anybody with, and I spoke to him every day, but we'd argue every day on this issue because he was, he was more of a purist, right? And he said, this isn't football. And, my argument is it is football. It's still a physical game. These guys are faster. They're more athletic. We don't need those shots to the head. What we don't need the techniques that we've seen, the hip drop. Yeah, or absolutely. And so,
Jim Harbaugh did that to me in the hallway at the annual meetings because as soon as we heard about it, every former football player is like, hip drop tackle. We don't even get taught that. Like nobody is taught like don't hip drop tackle. And then I saw Harbaugh, Jim, in the hall, and I was like, what are your thoughts, old school football guy, on the hip drop tackle being taken out of there? He goes, needed to happen. And then he demonstrated to me what it was. He like grabbed around my back and then he threw he's huge. He's a big dude. Threw his body on the back of my legs. Yeah. And he was like, we just need to eliminate that.
if people think there's an influence on the game other than the players on that field, we're in trouble.
Well, Taylor Swift, we know.
Yeah, of course.
Well, that's a different kind of influence.
How about, hey, listen, a lot of jokes are made
They're
on
booing Taylor Swift.
Yeah, you can't boo.
They're idiots.
Yeah, you're going to be a part of an album.
Wow.
Do it. Get a little louder. She is going to cook you.